I was hurting without you. I was hurting loving you. I was hurting without you. I was hurting loving you. Don't believe the storm in me. It was pain, it wasn't truth. Every night still leads to you. Every dream comes back to you. I was hurting without you. I was hurting loving you. Still I'm hurting needing you. Come and hold me, make me new. Don't believe the storm in me. It was pain, it wasn't truth. Every night still leads to you. Every dream comes back to you. I was hurting without you. I was hurting loving you. Still I'm hurting needing you. Come and hold me, make me new. Don't believe the storm in me. It was pain, it wasn't truth. Every night still leads to you. Every dream comes back to you. I was hurting without you. I was hurting loving you. Still I'm hurting needing you. Come and hold me, make me new. I was hurting without you. I was hurting loving you. Still I'm hurting needing you. Come and hold me, make me new. I was hurting without you. Still I'm hurting needing you. Come and hold me, make me new. I should have left. That first moment when my heart skipped a beat. But I stayed. I stayed. I had to know. I had to risk it. The body knows before the mind does. The body knows before the mind does. should have lived that first moment, but I stayed. I built a prince out of those stories, piece by piece, through all the years. A perfect smile, a perfect dancer, a man untouched by doubt or fear. I made him patient, I made him faithful, I made him everything life never gives. And without knowing what I was doing, I made him better than any man who lives. I built a prince out of wishes and fairy tales, a heart that never broke, a love that never failed. I built a prince and I kept him by my side. Now every real man has to stand against a lie. He never left, he never hurt me, he never changed or changed his mind, because he lived inside a story where nobody ages and nobody fails. I built a prince out of wishes and fairy tales, and every time love came, I measured it against a dream. I built a prince, and now I finally see why nobody could be the prince I invented inside my mind. The prince I invented. People think grief arrives like weather, a storm, a flood, a breaking. Sometimes it arrives like dust. I pretend I'm just fine, I laugh at the right places, but your absence has learned my features. It lives well I used to. No one asks, no one knows how quietly a person goes. It's all over my face, not the kind you erase, not the kind that cries out, not the kind that leaves traces on paper, the kind that settles and stays. Some losses don't take the door, over my face. Like shadow tracing bones. Like shadow tracing bones. Like shadow tracing bones. It wasn't you. You were exactly as you are. My bad. My bad. I made you smile. The sunrise, then blamed you when it rained. My bad, it wasn't you. My bad, I made the sky too blue.
Played it safe, we knew the rules. Built our world with truth and trust. Swore we never break the code, never turn our love to dust. But one small lie slipped through your lips and cracked the ground beneath our feet. What started small grew into this, a silence no one can delete. Could hold, no word felt sure, no breath between us. felt secure. A whispered yes became a guess. A working late became distress. A future plan became a haze, and every touch lost all its taste. Once you lie, the trust won't last. Once you hide, the heart steps back. Once you twist, it all falls down. Once you fake, love leaves this town. Every story comes in pieces now. Every promise wears a mask. I search your eyes for what is real, but doubt keeps hiding in the cracks. The facts stay still, the questions grow. Your touch feels distant, cold and strange. I replay the moments that we know, but nothing ever feels the same. No knot could hold, no word felt short, no breath between us felt secure. A whispered yes became a guess. A working late became distress. A future plan became a haze, and every touch lost all its taste. Once you lie, the trust won't last. Once you hide, the heart steps back. Once you twist, it all falls down. Once you fake, love leaves this town. A kiss becomes a question mark. A promise turns into doubt. Every little thing gets way down. Every little touch burns out. The lie was small, the damage deep. You never lose it all at once. You lose it one doubt at a time. A whispered yes became a guess. A working late became distress. A future plan became a haze, and every touch lost all its taste. Once you lie, the trust won't last. Once you hide, the heart steps back. Once you twist, it all falls down. Once you fake, love leaves this town. Once you lie, once you hide, once you twist, once you fake, a whispered yes became a guess. You loved me, didn't you? You loved me until you met my yesterdays. You love the way I read your eyes. You love the way I calmed your mind. You love the fire. You love the was afraid. Every lesson, every mistake, every goodbye, every ache built the woman standing here today. You wanted the flower, but not the rain. You wanted the wisdom, but not the pain. Your skin loved the marks, your heart loved the spark. You couldn't accept where they got their start. You hated my past, the past that empowered me to give you those teeth marks. To give you those teeth marks. Teeth marks. You loved me, didn't you? You just hated how I became me. Forget me. Gradually. Don't forget me all at once. Leave a little of me in your chest. My voice in your hallway. My name on your breath. Slowly, slowly, let me fall like rain. Slowly, slowly, not all in one night. Forget me gradually, breath to belly, like smoke in the rain. Forget me gradually, not tonight, not tonight. Forget me gradually, like a song you still hum at red lights. Keep my shadow on your windows. Keep my laughter in your car. Keep the silence that we left in every room we were. I don't wanna disappear like a body in the dark. Let me fade like perfume after hearts fall apart. once in a while. What I truly feel doesn't survive the telling. It reaches my lips, then changes shape. The shadow of the fire, a softer kind of flame. Something translated and never quite the same. What I truly feel doesn't survive the telling. It reaches my lips, then changes shape. A shadow of the fire, a softer kind of flame. Something translated and never quite the same. Still burning. I hand you words, but they arrive half alive. The sharpest edges fall away in the light. Every sentence bends, every meaning fades. The closer I come, the further it escapes. It breaks on the edge of language, falls apart before it leaves me. You hear the echo, you hear the outline, but not the thing that made me bleed. It breaks on the edge of language and leaves behind a gentler ghost, while the real thing keeps burning quietly, where no words can go. Still burning. Maybe some feelings were never meant for speech. Maybe some truths live beyond reach. Not hidden, not lost, not gone. Just deeper, just larger than existing words. It breaks on the edge of language, falls apart before it leaves me. You hear the echo, you hear the outline, but not the thing that made me breathe. It breaks It's not the swagger, not the smirk, not the way his shirt clings when he works. It's how he never chases the light. He walks in shadow and still feels right. He never pulls, he lets me choose, and somehow I burn if I refuse. He guards, not cages, leads, not binds, and in his arms the whole world unwinds. He doesn't shout, he understands. There's something about the way he stands. He doesn't claim me, he just looks, and in that look he rewrites books. The kind with nights and velvet beds, with whispered vows and tangled threads. He moves like time forgot to rush. His silence holds a speaking hush. He never pushes, never demands, yet somehow he takes command. He guards, not cages, leads, not binds, and in his arms the whole world unwinds. He doesn't shout, he understands. There's something about the way he stands. His hands could bruise but never try. They trace my skin like lullaby. He calls me wild, he keeps me free. He never needs to conquer me. And still I'd bend, and still I'd melt, for how his quiet powers felt. No need for crowns, no need for praise, no need to chase, no need to chase. He guards, not cages, leads, not binds, and in his arms the whole world unwinds. He doesn't shout, he understands. There's something about the way he stands. He stands. The way he stands. She speaks in silk, moves like sin, pulls her arm slowly inward in. A tilted smile, a flash of thigh, and grown men forget their alibi. She never acts, she never pleads. She plants a fire and watches greed. One little glance across the glass, and every king forgets his past. No blood, no blade, just one slow lean, a soft collapse behind the scenes. She smiles like she already knows which heart will break before it shows. Velvet guillotine, eyes dark, hands clean. One little smile and the whole room leans. Velvet guillotine, soft kill, no scene. She cuts so slow you don't feel the bleed. Right before she never called. proud men turn religious, baby. No warning sign, no crashing sound, just one soft step and you go down. She laughs like every fallen man was always part of some grand plan. Velvet guillotine, eyes dark, hands clean. One little smile and the whole room leaves. Velvet guillotine, soft kill, no scene. She cuts so slow you don't feel the bleed. She never chases, they come undone. Like Boston heels toward a loaded sun. No chains, no force, no grand routine. Just perfume, silence, and the in-between. Velvet. Velvet guillotine. One slow touch, one soft sting, one more ruined wedding ring. No blood on velvet, no crime to read. Just another soul who didn't feel the bleed. You spoke like someone who had stolen fire from the gods. Like every promise crossing oceans only to arrive at my door. You place constellations like a crown above my head, until even silence sounded beautiful whenever your name was said. And God, the way you looked at me, like I was the missing verse, forgotten from some ancient poetry. You move through my thoughts like smoke through cathedral light, slowly, quietly, turning lonely little moments into something almost divine. You made heaven sound near enough to reach with open hands. Then the music died, it disappeared, and I collapsed back into reality. The room kept glowing, people kept laughing, glasses kept rising in the light. But suddenly everything looked smaller, like the room lost all its color when your voice dissolved in air. And there I was, back in my chair, holding nothing but the echo of the words you left behind, trying to understand how somebody could build entire worlds using only words. Maybe charm is just another form of magic, not spells, not potions, just a beautiful voice finding all the hidden doors inside another human soul. You were good, I'll give you that. You were good at moving me. Every sentence felt like stardust through my veins. You made ordinary nights feel mythological. Then the music died, the lights came back, and reality returned without your name. Sometimes I still hear you inside crowded rooms. Sometimes I still hate how beautiful your illusions were. Because for one dangerous moment I believed every single thing you said. Not because I was weak, but because you were dangerously good. You were good, good, I'll give you that. You were good at fooling me. Your words burned through me like chanting in a holy shrine. You gave my loneliness a crown to earn. Then the music died, the spell dissolved, and all the stars you placed above me came falling from the sky. Every kingdom lost its glory, every heaven said goodbye. And I was left there wondering how your lies could feel so divine. But something changed when the silence came. The dream you sold me didn't die when you left me. You showed me kingdoms you never meant to build, but now I see them clearly and I want them still. Not from your words, not from your fantasy, but from the fire you woke inside of me. I'll build my own heavens, hang my own stars, raise my own sky where your illusion fell apart. So yes, you were good, much better than you knew. Not in loving me, but by showing me what I was meant to do. You were waking me, you were raising me from the ashes of your fantasy to the woman I was meant to be. You were good, I'll give you that. You were good at waking me. You were good, I'll give you that. You were good at waking me. You were good at waking me.